Hey guys, today is June 2nd, about 5 o'clock in the PM. There's the Drew. Maybe the default Drew anyway. So just do a summary, catch up of what's going on at the Las Vegas Convention Center expansion. It's hot and my throat is dry. All right, you guys, but first, flashback to what's happened previously. Ba-dum-bum.
Today, let's take a look at the $935 million expansion of the Las Vegas Convention Center. This is the view from Convention Center Drive. The latest article I read says that the project is on budget and on time to open for CES in January 2021. Now, CES typically starts, I believe, around January 7th, so the beginning of January, it should be open.
Oh, and as you notice, there is the walkway to cross the street from the main building to the new addition. See, it's cut off right now, but of course, once everything comes up online, it will be there. All right, make a left turn. All right, there we go. Whoa! A lot of space. Give me that voiceover now. Hey, this is OneManOneCamera. Today we're looking at the Las Vegas Convention Center and its expansion. The news is the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, LVCVA, has approved a contract for the Boring Company, that's Elon Musk, to build an underground transit system which would run less than 1 mile near the north end of the Strip. Check out these graphics. So one graphic you see has just one line going from the new exhibit hall on Convention Center Drive all the way across to the South Hall. Another version had like 3 different lines and trying to figure out what they want to do. And all the people will be inside of a people mover which looks like this. You see, this is the artist rendition, nice big wide glass. Now the reason why they want to do this is that the route is about 0.83 miles, so 15-minute walk or so, and each ride from point to point would be about 1 minute. So I don't know. It looks pretty good. Cost is about $48.7 million. And so hopefully, if they do it, we're coming on time, on budget. Let's continue our tour of the outside of the Las Vegas Convention Center. Thanks, guys. All right. Let's get up close. All right, check it out. Check it out. Looks good. And as you guys know, if you don't know, Elon Musk's Boring Company will be making a people mover underground to ferry folks from one side of the stadium or one side of the convention center to the other, because it is about a mile or so, I think, if you could just walk through it. Yeah, probably less than a mile, but well, I'm sorry, maybe a mile if you walk all the way from one side of the center, the new portion, to the other side of the older portion. Check this out. Got our big cranes and everything. Wait a minute. And as you can see, there's well, the glare. It's hard to see, but they are making progress. And right now we're on Elvis Presley Boulevard, all right? Let's take a look. The Las Vegas Convention Center expansion is a $935.1 million project. It is due to open by CES 2021. So right now I'm on Debbie Reynolds and Convention Center Drive. This is my first time on Debbie Reynolds. This is a little side street connecting Convention Center Drive and another street, which name I'll pop up right here. Starts right there, goes all the way across Convention Center Drive. And you can see Resorts World off in the background. And as you can see, how you doing, how you doing? As you can see, they've excavated a large hunk of ground. I can't really go inside there because they will say, you know, don't do it, right? So what's anything in here? It's interesting. Excuse me, how you doing? You see? And so there are lots of things up there. That's pretty cool. Alright you guys, it's One Man, One Camera. Today is October 23rd, about 5 in the evening. I just want to do a swing by past the Las Vegas Convention Center. Take a look at the construction. Just on a whim, came down here today. And remember, across from the convention center will be the Majestic Hotel. This will be a, what do you call it, a non-gaming hotel. I think they're heading more for the spa crowd, so we shall see what happens, all right? You see they have the glass, they began installing some glass. I'm not sure when that happened, but it's there today. All right, hey guys, this is One Man, One Camera. Today, we're taking a look at the Las Vegas Convention Center expansion. Right now, we're at Elvis Presley, and let's stop and take a peek. Now, if you see over there, wait a minute, right there, those are stairs, right? Stairway to heaven, stairway to the convention center, you take your pick. We are on Convention Center, and as you can see, I guess things go along fine. All right. Looks good to me. My uneducated engineering eye. And so you get an idea of the form of how it's going to look at the shape of the place. You know, flat lines, little angles, a nice little hump on top. I see some porta potties or outhouses, they want to call it. A bus that broke down. Hey, all right. Take a look at the grand old Las Vegas Convention Center. And so it is a pretty big, you know, pretty big building. And check out the glass. Now they have added more glass since our last time visiting this place. And under the blue tarps, I will presume those are escalators. And I think to the left, those are probably stairs, right? You have like an angle going down, then it flattens out, angle, and then flattens out, and then angle going down. All right. And as you can see, this is quite the structure. I believe it comes out to about $1 billion total, approximately $1 billion. I forgot the exact number, but approximately, it's an approximate $1 billion project. And like with all these things, I always say, I hope they're on time and on budget. I do hope it impacts the economy positively, and I do hope that there are numerous jobs available. Check out the glass. Hey, this wasn't here last time. Check it out. All that glass looks beautiful. I hear a car behind me. I'm on the street right now. All right. I like the roof design. And if you check out, let's see. Hang on a second, you guys. We're going to bypass Debbie Reynolds Drive today, but this has been filled in nicely. Very good. And I do like the design of this place. It gives it kind of just looks nice to me. All right, I'm not an architectural, aficionado, but this building does look quite nice. The wind in my face, probably killing the sound, so may have to add music. I think when we were here last time, these walls were not up, I believe. About a month ago or so. Now this will be considered the western part of the Las Vegas Convention Center expansion. Now this faces the Strip, or Las Vegas Boulevard. Now I'm going to make an oddball comment, I think. So this is going to be some stairs and probably a walling, maybe some windows and so on. But the main entrance, to me, looks to be this guy with the nice roof area. Okay, now we're on Debbie Reynolds Drive, and this is a straight shot of the main entrance to the Las Vegas Convention Center expansion. All right, so move down closer to Paradise, and you see this is Paradise and Commerce, and this is the bridge they're building over from the old, building over to the expansion. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Great song. All right, anyway, as you can see, things are coming along. Let's zoom out. We got our glass. You see the roof has a nice sweep to it. And then the big bump up. And voila. Okay, so we moved over to Convention Center Drive. I just wanted to get a different view of the angle of the roof, how it sweeps up. I do like that curve. All right, let's zoom in a little bit and see what we can see. Okay, now let's just zoom in on these stairs. Now above the stairs, you see this curved roof, and it goes on there, there, and there, and there. Now I imagine that would be glass, so people can look out towards the Strip. All right, this is the view from Debbie Reynolds Drive. Now it is somewhat obstructed by the trees and so on, but this is not a bad view to show you what the whole thing, what parts of it looks like. All right. The roof looks like it will have a clear ceiling, which is nice. Okay, so I moved over to the corner of Paradise and Convention Center Drive, just to get another view of pretty much the entire front side of the new expansion. Well, expansions are new, of the expansion. Okay, all right. And once again, as always, we find an outhouse. Now here's the bridge, which will go from the old convention center to the expansion area. You can see it's glass, you can see through it, which is always nice for the people walking. All right, very good. I moved over to Paradise to get a look at the eastern side of the facility. Now, just other side of the bridge, basically. Other side of the pedestrian bridge. If you pan to the right, there is still some work being done right here. Now this side of the complex, it's not much to look at really. I think it's more functional, where if you look right here, still two big openings, which will probably be for the trailers to deliver whatever, is being on display during a convention. Let's have some fun. All right, hey, you know what? I think I got the whole thing in this shot from left to right, because I'll put little arrows in there somewhere showing the left side and the right side, okay? All right, so now, this is a $1 billion project. Okay, I moved over to Convention Center Drive to get a different view of the Las Vegas Convention Center expansion. And as you can see, they've added these little, I don't know, well, I'll put it this way. They've completed more since my last time down here, and I do like the way those things look. check it out. I just crossed the street. Got a sign that says Vegas Loop. Trucks enter here. I presume that's part of the Elon Musk's boring company. Okay. So as you can see, this portion, this western side, flows from Convention Center Drive, and it curves down, it goes down, 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 past all those stairs we saw earlier, some glass, and then to the corner, and it ends over on Elvis Presley Boulevard. Okay, so I moved over to Debbie Reynolds Drive to get a good shot of the front face, well, I consider the front face of this convention center expansion. Try to zoom in a little bit. And they got a ton of scaffolding, and it looks like the glass portion is complete. It looks complete to me for the front face of the convention center expansion. All right, cool. You see how it just goes on right into paradise. Very nice. Okay, so I moved over to the corner of Paradise and Convention Center Drive, and check out the bridge. It looks lovely. And we go straight down Convention Center Drive. We get a nice shot of the southern portion of the expansion. Move a little bit. Oh, that's the baby. All right. And now, through the magic of video, we are back. Check it out. Now, look at those stairs to the left with the white background. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now, these parts that juts out right here, it looks like we have the final colors, what they will eventually look like. And two of them still have scaffolding on there. Okay, that's fine. Sorry guys, my throat is really dry all of a sudden. Ugh. Okay, because we're on Convention Center Drive. And as you can see, we got scaffolding, 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 scaffolding. Now from what I've read, the boring company has completed the tunnel from one side of this convention center to the other. That's good. And I hope I can get inside, take a look-see. All right. As you can see, it's looking good. I like the way this thing looks. So this is a quick update, you guys. We're just going to run past here and then get out of here. So any questions about this almost $1 billion project, just let me know, and I will do the best I can to answer the question. You know, as you guys know, I don't know everything, but I know what I know, if you know what I mean. Hey, that's a lyrics to a song. All right, there's some more glass right here. This is very clean to me, you know, very, very clean. There's a car in front of us. All right. I smell some French fries just now. I hope you all staying safe out there during these wild times. You got a couple things going on well, put it this way, all sorts of madness going on. If you're outside doing your thing, just be careful. Keep an eye on your friends, and your friends keep an eye on you. Make sure you get home safely. Whatever you do, make sure you get home safely back to your family and friends. All right, you guys, this is One Man, One Camera. Please subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend. If you see me outside, say hello, and I'll say hello back. Take care. Make a right turn. Take care. Wherever you are. Have a great day. Oh, that's the convention center over there. We're on Paradise right now. And this is the monorail line. And that is the monorail station for, I believe, the southern portion of the convention center. Wait, are there two monorail stations? I always forget. So I was in Bangkok, Thailand, and I wanted to go to Chiang Mai. And Chiang Mai is north from Bangkok, and you can go by bus, train, plane, or automobile. That's familiar. But I wanted to try the train because the train was an overnight trip you leave at about maybe 7, 8, 9 p.m. and then you would arrive about 7 o'clock in the morning or so. I forgot the exact time. Anyway, so get my ticket, get on the train, ride along. It's cool. Get dinner, I think, whatever. The guy comes down and turns down your berth for you. Got a nice little bed, sleep, wake up, get your breakfast. And so I'm reading a book, Star Trek or Star Wars book, sitting by the window. And even though I'm reading the book, I can still kind of see, in my peripheral vision, I can see what's going on outside of the train. Not, just kind of, landscape. So I'm reading. Get him, Luke. Anyway, I'm reading. And so then, all of a sudden, I see a pickup truck kind of bouncing. And so I look back, right? And the train stopped. So, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So apparently, well, not apparently, the facts were that the driver of the pickup truck tried to beat the train at the crossing. He didn't make it. So the train hit the driver, and then the driver, this person standing here, and the driver of the car hit the person. Everyone died. But the sad part was, it said they died, but the part I didn't really like, well, a lot of tourists were on the train, myself included, but this part I didn't do. A lot of tourists were taking pictures of the dead bodies. And I was like, that's too much, Anyway, that's my train wreck story. Story time. Thank you.